I've been saying this from the start of the season. The Winnipeg Jets are always going to be held back by the current defensive core structure that they have right now. If it doesn't change, they're not going to win. It's as simple as that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one of these game reactions to Game 12 of the series, 2021 NHL season for the Winnipeg Jets against the Calgary Flames, which they've lost by a score of 3-2. Now, I want to talk about this game starting off with the horrid play of two individuals, in my opinion, and that is Dylan DeMello and Nathan Beaulieu. Now, I thought Dylan DeMello was pretty good last year the time he was here. I thought he stabilized Josh Morrissey, who looked off all year, and I thought that I honestly thought Nathan Beaulieu's been pretty okay since he's been here his whole time. But nonetheless, in this game, I saw nothing but just bad defensive plays by them on every area of the ice. DeMello was just getting bodied constantly behind the net and around the net, just not a good presence at all defensively, not taking up the lane, not blocking shots, not taking up the stick, just being basically a pylon defensively, and Nathan Beaulieu was nothing better. Nathan Beaulieu was, again, horrible this game. Nothing special, just bad play. And when you have two defensemen in your top four that are playing that bad, and you have two potentially awesome defensive prospects in excuse me, I'm all over the place tonight because this game just got my brain scrambled. Like, I just don't understand it. When you have Ville Heinola and Dylan Samberg in the press box, and you have two defensemen that are playing bad, that are vets, like, I get maybe not picking them both out of the lineup, but at least one at a time. You know, do something to shake up that defense. Don't just... The last time that defense was shaken up, they moved Beaulieu to the first pairing. Like, that was anything that been neat. Like that's not shaking up a defensive core. If you've got a defensive core that's playing terrible, and it's not from pairings, it's individual performances, night in and night out, it's not going to change putting it with someone different. I'm sorry, it won't. You got to take that person out and try something different. They did that with Sami Niku, and they haven't looked back since. Why not do that with the current players that are on the roster playing bad? Maybe give Dylan DeMello a little bit more, since he's been at least a more consistent when it comes to playing mediocre hockey compared to what Nathan Beaulieu has been. Nathan Beaulieu, in my opinion, has been god-awful, and I just don't want to see him in the lineup anymore. He didn't cost us the game tonight because that was just a bad call. It may be weak, it may have not been a hard, high-sticking call, but it was. You have to call that, but it still does. He just didn't play a good game. As simple as that. And I like the Jets' offense. I think Pierre-Luc Dubois looked very good in his first game with the Jets. Every period he got better. He made a tape-to-tape pass with Nikolaj Ehlers. That was beautiful. And that was one of the highlights of the game for me. He looked so good, and he got better and better. And I know he can play better. He hasn't played in so long. He hasn't been able to practice properly. Give him time, he'll look good. We saw the same thing from Patrick Laine in his first game. He just looked sluggish out there. I think Pierre-Luc Dubois, the same type of thing. He's only going to get better with the time, and I already liked what I saw from him, and I liked the way the Lions played offensively. I really liked us offensively. I thought there were some issues at times with puck possession, but I really liked the play of Vesalainen in this game. I really liked the play of Wheeler. He had a lot more speed from what I've seen from him in the past this season. I liked the play of Mark Scheifele as well and Kyle Connor. Nikolaj Ehlers was great, and so was Andrew Kopp, who have been consistently good since the Laine trade, and basically since the whole year, if we're being honest. I really liked what I saw from Andrew Kopp and Nikolaj Ehlers tonight, both getting 2 points each. Ehlers with 2 goals, Andrew Kopp with 2 assists. Now, that was very good play from them offensively. And like I said, Pierre-Luc Dubois looked good. He had a lot of good opportunities. He was hitting hard, playing good hockey, but just not the best hockey that he can play due to the fact that he hasn't really been able to play hockey and be conditioned properly the last 2.5 weeks. So because of that, there's not really a big issue there, I feel like, with any of the development. With the offense to talk about this game, I thought they played well, looked good, had good opportunities. Jacob Markstrom, I usually don't talk about the opposition that much, but Jacob Markstrom tonight, and as a Canucks fan, I love Jacob Markstrom, man, and he was just so good tonight. I really wish that it was a OT loss to the Jets, if it had to be a loss to the Jets, because of the fact that Connor McDavid, oh my god, there's just too many Connors. Out of the 3 Connors, the best Connor Hellebuyck. I think Connor Hellebuyck and Jacob Markstrom had a fantastic game tonight, and I think they both deserved a point each, and I just didn't feel, this is not a loss that Hellebuyck deserves. It should have been an OT loss, and I hate that. Markstrom played great. Flames fans, you just really enjoying him. He's been great for you guys this season. Enjoy him, take care of him. He's a great goaltender who deserves that pay raise and that increase, and I'm glad he's playing fantastic in Calgary for you guys. It's great to see him play good. But nonetheless, if Markstrom doesn't have a good game, I think the Jets win this, and I think it could go the same way for the Flames. The Flames had so many great looks, and Hellebuyck just stopped them, and it goes the same way against Markstrom for the Jets. I think that the goaltenders were really good today, and it should have been a goaltending duo, not a last-minute win for the Calgary Flames. games, in my opinion. I think it would have been more fun, too, to watch them go to overtime and watch these goalies make miraculous saves on 2-on-1s and whatnot, and the beauty in which is 3-on-3 overtime. But nonetheless, I still thought this was a good game for the Jets, minus the bad defensive play. They weren't chasing as much as I felt like they have in some other points of the game. The power play looked a lot more deadlier. They looked a lot more poised. They were able to get the puck in better. The second power play as well looked very good, and I overall thought that as a team, they had a lot of better defensive play in the neutral zone and the defensive zone as a team. Like, offensive players were jumping in and helping defensively, and it goes the same way for any of the defenders who were getting in on the rush. I thought that Morrissey played a better game today. Still making some of those, bonehead moves he's been making in this season with some of the plays and where he decided to put the puck at times. But other than that, I thought that he was pretty good. Definitely improving so far, in my opinion, the last couple games. But I do think that he will need to get better, obviously, because he is supposed to be that Jets number one now that everyone else is gone, basically. So I'm hoping to see that he improves more like he did tonight. And other than that, I thought that just everyone played good. Like I said, Hellebuck with a fantastic performance. The offense looked really good. And the other than the defensive play, and even as a defensive core, I felt like there were some good performances. Derek Forbett at times looked a little bit weird, like he was just kind of forcing off offensive opportunities, in my opinion. But other than that, I thought that all the other players really played good. Stanley was being Stanley. He had a couple good shots, hard shots on net, and he almost got his first NHL point. If he was the third player to assist on the second Nikolaj Ehlers goals, so if that was a thing, he would get up there. And if Andrew Kopp didn't make that other pass, or whoever it was, I can't remember, make that other pass that they did, I think that it would have been his point. So that would have been pretty cool to see him get a point. So he's getting more and more offensive opportunities. He's looking better and better every game offensively. He's getting more confidence. He was throwing his body around today. Talking about throwing the body around, like I said with Pierre-Luc Dubois, he was playing physical. He was playing really good physical hockey. He had a really good big hit on Milan Lucic. He had a couple other good strong checking finishes in the offensive zone that were just really good to see him do, especially for a guy that hasn't been playing very often. Very nice to see that throwing the body around. He made some great passes. Other than that tape-to-tape pass, he was just very confident with the puck when he had it. I felt like he was good at moving it, something that the Jets have kind of lacked, in my opinion. And I think having this type of elite puck-moving center is going to be so game-changing for the Jets moving forward. I'm very excited to see what happens moving forward, nonetheless. But yeah, I thought that this was just like a good game overall, other than the bad defensive performances. It would have been an overtime game because of how good the goaltenders played, but unfortunately, Beaulieu's got to take that dumb penalty, and unfortunately, that just cost us the game. But nonetheless, I think the Jets will improve going into the next game against the Ottawa Senators on Thursday. Check out my live stream if you guys are a fan of watching NHL game live streams. I will be doing one on Thursday, so definitely turn on notifications and stay tuned for that if you haven't already. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, as always, on the thoughts on this game and the thoughts on the Jets moving forward, and your thoughts with anything to do with hockey down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, regardless of the team you root for. Peace, love, and positivity, everybody. I will see you guys in the next one. Go Jets, go.